I'm Ying, and joining me as always is David. If you're watching this, you've already made it through 3 tones. And today, we finish the set. We're tackling the 4th tone and the neutral tone.
Hi, everyone. Honestly, Ying, I've been looking forward to this one. The 4th tone is the one that sounds kind of angry, like someone giving an order.
Ha! You're not wrong, David, and that's actually the perfect instinct to start with. By the end of today, you'll produce that sharp falling pitch with total confidence. You'll learn the light neutral tone nobody warns you about, and then we'll put all 4 tones head-to-head on one little syllable. And stick around to the end. The cultural note about why tones even exist is the part most learners completely misunderstand.
Okay, now I have to stay for that.
Quick recap first. Last time we did the 3rd tone, that dipping valley-shaped tone that goes down and then back up. And before that, the 1st tone, high and flat, and the 2nd tone, rising like a question. So today's 2 tones complete the whole picture.
Right. The 1st tone was the steady one, ma, like holding a note. And the 2nd went up, ma, like I'm asking what?
Exactly. You remembered both. See how much you've improved since lesson 1, David? In our first session, you couldn't even hear the difference. And if you're new here and you want a steady stream of these lessons, subscribe to Langmitra. We ship 1 a week. Now, let's get into the star of today's show, the 4th tone.
I'm ready. Hit me.
The 4th tone is a sharp falling pitch. It starts high and drops fast, all the way down. The pitch falls like a hammer coming down. In pinyin, we mark it with an accent that slopes downward, like this, ma. You'll see the falling stroke on the example on screen right now, ma. That's a decent first try, but you kept it a little flat. The key word is falling. You have to start higher and let it crash down. Think about how you say no in English when you catch a dog about to eat something off the floor. No, that sharp drop.
Oh, no. Okay, so ma, like that?
Yes, that was much sharper than your first attempt. You felt it drop that time, right?
I did, actually. It almost feels like I'm scolding someone.
That's the feeling. And here's why getting this right matters so much. If you keep it flat, a listener might hear it as the 1st tone, and the whole meaning of the word changes. The fall is the information. Let's build it into real words. Our first one, sh, which means to be, is or am or are. You'll use this constantly.
Sh. The whole thing drops down.
Beautiful. Now say it with me twice. Sh.
Sh.
Perfect pronunciation that time. Notice you're not dragging it out. It's quick and decisive. The 4th tone is the shortest, most punchy of all the tones.
Wait, really? Shorter than the others?
Yes, because the pitch is doing so much in such a small space, it naturally comes out fast and clipped. The 1st tone you can hold, the 4th tone you basically can't. Let's do another. Kan, K-A-N, meaning to look or to see. Try it.
Kan.
Almost. You softened the ending. Don't let it trail off. Commit to the bottom. Kan. Land it hard.
Kan.
There it is. You're getting better each time. One more in this set. A phrase you'll actually use at an airport or hotel anywhere in the world. 再见, which means goodbye. Both syllables are 4th tone, so it's 2 little falls in a row. 再见, 再见. Oh, lovely. Both of those fell cleanly. Honestly, since I started teaching on Langmitra, the double 4th tone words are the ones students nail fastest once they relax into the drop. Say it one more time, nice and natural.
再见.
That sounded like a native speaker waving from a doorway, genuinely.
Ha, I'll take it.
Before we move on, let's reinforce. I'll say the meaning, you give me the word. To be,
是
to look,
看
goodbye,
再见
all 3, all falling, all creen. Now let's play. Imagine you're checking out of a hotel. You've handed back your key, and you turn to the front desk clerk to say goodbye. What do you say?
Oh, easy. 再见. Wait, do I say it loudly?
You don't need volume, just the fall. A common mistake is shouting the 4th tone because it feels aggressive, but it's about pitch dropping, not loudness. Try it gently, gentle but still falling.
再见. Softer, but it still drops.
That's the one. You just self-corrected, David. That's a big milestone. A few lessons ago, I'd have had to point that out for you. If this lesson is helping you, by the way, a quick thumbs up sends it to more learners. Now, take a breath because we're switching to the complete opposite energy, the neutral tone.
Opposite how?
Well, the fourth tone is sharp and forceful. The neutral tone is light, soft, quick, and unstressed. It has almost no pitch shape of its own. It just floats there for a tiny moment and then it's gone. In pinyin, you'll notice it has no tone mark at all, no line above it. You can see that on screen. The syllable is just bare.
Huh. So no mark means no tone?
It means no strong tone. Think of it like the unstressed syllables in English. Take the word banana. You don't say banana with equal weight on everything. You say banana. Those little ba and na sounds are weak, light, thrown away almost. That throwaway lightness is the neutral tone.
Oh, wow. So it's like the schwa sound in English, that lazy we don't even think about.
That is exactly the aha moment I wanted, David. Yes, English speakers do this all day without realizing it. The neutral tone is just borrowing that same lightness. The classic example is the question particle ma. When you add it to the end of a sentence, it turns a statement into a yes or no question, and it's said softly, ma, barely there.
Ma, just light, like an afterthought.
Don't give it a pitch. Don't make it fall or rise. Just a quick puff. Say it after me, very light. Ma.
Ma.
Yes, you resisted the urge to add a tone. That's harder than it sounds because your brain wants to do something with every syllable.
It really does. I keep wanting to make it rise like a question.
That's the trap. The particle makes the sentence a question, so the particle itself doesn't need to. Let me give you another super common neutral tone word. The. It's a little connecting word, kind of like an apostrophe S in English. It shows possession. My, your, that kind of link. It's always light. Duh, tiny and quick. Lovely. And one more you'll hear everywhere. When a word repeats, like mama, meaning mom. The first ma is full first tone, high and flat, but the second one goes neutral. Mama. Hear how the second one drops away? Mama. So the first one I hold, the second one I just let fall off. Mama. Beautiful contrast. You held the first and released the second. That upfront strong, trail-off soft rhythm is everywhere in Mandarin family words. Baba for dad, gaga for older brother. Once your ear catches the pattern, you'll hear it constantly.
That's kind of comforting, actually. Like there's a rhythm I can lean on.
There absolutely is. And here's something to know before we go further. If you've made it this far, here's a little bonus that most beginner courses skip. The neutral tone isn't really toneless in isolation. Its tiny pitch actually depends on the tone right before it. After a high first tone, it sits a bit lower. After a low third tone, it pops up slightly. You don't need to memorize that. Your mouth will do it automatically once you stop forcing a tone onto it. Just knowing it exists puts you ahead of most learners.
Oh, that's reassuring.
So I don't have to control it, I just have to relax it?
Exactly. Relaxing is the whole skill. Now, here comes the moment everything has been building toward, the famous one. We're going to take a single syllable, ma, and run it through all 4 tones, plus the neutral. This one exercise is how teachers around the world prove that tones carry meaning. I've heard about this. This is the one with the mom and the horse, right? That's the one. Watch the 4 tiles on screen. First tone, high and flat. Ma. That's ma, mother. Second tone, rising. Ma. That's hemp, or the numb, tingly feeling. Third tone, dipping down and up. Ma. That's horse. And fourth tone, sharp falling. Ma. That's to scold. So one little sound, ma, can mean mother, hemp, horse, or scold, depending only on the pitch. Only on the pitch. Same consonant, same vowel. The tone is the entire difference. That's why we've spent so much time on this, David. In English, if you say horse high or low, it's still a horse. In Mandarin, the melody is part of the word. That's wild. Okay, let me try the whole set. Ma, 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 ma.
Your first 3 were great, flat, rising, dipping, all clear, but your fourth one didn't fall far enough. It sounded a little like a second tone going up. Remember the dog. No,
let it crash.
Right. Ma, 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 ma.
Yes, that last one dropped like a stone that time. Let's do the full ladder once more, slowly, and really exaggerate each shape.
Ma, high and steady. Ma, rising up. Ma, dipping down then up. Ma, falling sharp.
That was clean across all four. Compare that to how you said the fourth tone at the very start of this lesson. It was flat then. Now it's got a real edge. That's huge improvement in 12 minutes.
It honestly feels different in my mouth now.
Because you're feeling the pitch, not just hearing it. Now add the neutral to finish the family. Ma, the light question particle. Say all five. Ma, 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 ma.
Ma, 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 ma.
And you let that last one go completely soft. 5 distinct sounds, 1 syllable. You've just demonstrated the heart of spoken Mandarin.
That's such a cool feeling. I can hear them all as separate words now.
Let me share why this matters culturally, because it's genuinely beautiful. Mandarin developed with relatively few possible syllable sounds compared to many languages. Tones became a way to multiply meaning out of that small set. Pitch turned into vocabulary. So when Chinese speakers talk, there's a built-in musicality. It's not decoration, it's information riding on a melody.
That actually reminds me of something. In English, we change pitch too, but for emotion, not meaning. Like my grandmother could say my name 3 different ways, and I knew exactly how much trouble I was in.
Ha, that's a perfect comparison, David. English uses pitch at the sentence level for mood. Mandarin uses it at the word level for meaning. Same human tool, pointed at a different job. And there's a lovely side effect. Traditional Chinese poetry and even everyday speech can sound almost sung because the tones give every phrase a contour.
So in a way, when I'm speaking Mandarin correctly, I'm a little bit singing.
A little bit, yes. And that mindset helps. Learners who think melody relax more than learners who think rules. All right, let's do a rapid review to lock everything in. I'll give the meaning, you give me the word with the right tone. Goodbye,
再见, both falling.
to be, sh, falling. Mother,
Mama, first tone then neutral.
horse,
Ma, the dipping third tone.
to scold, ma,
Sharp and falling.
flawless. Now stitch a couple together. Picture you point at a horse and you want to say roughly, it is a horse, using sh for is and ma for horse. Don't worry about perfect grammar. Just get the tones living next to each other.
Okay, sh, ma. The first one falls hard, the second one dips. Sh, ma.
You switched from a falling tone straight into a dipping tone without flattening either one. At the start of the series, that transition would have collapsed into one sound. You should be proud of that.
I actually am. A month ago, this all sounded like the same word to me.
Every expert was once exactly where you are. Making the mistakes, hearing them, fixing them, that is the learning. There's no shortcut around it, and you're doing it right. All 4 tones plus the neutral now live in Langmitra's vocabulary section if you want to drill the ma ladder on your own between lessons.
I'm definitely going to run that exercise on my commute.
That's the perfect place for it. So here's your practice for this week. Every day, say the full ma ladder out loud 3 times. Ma, 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 and then add the neutral ma at the end. Record yourself if you can and listen back. Your ear is your best teacher now.
3 times a day, the full ladder. Got it.
And one small ask before we wrap. The fact that one syllable can mean mother, horse, or scold surprises almost everyone. If that moment surprised you today, drop it in the comments and share this with someone you know who's learning the language. It genuinely helps.
Done. I'm sending it to my brother tonight. He's been wanting to start.
I love that. So let's celebrate where you are, David. You came in thinking the 4th tone just sounded angry, and you're leaving able to contrast all 4 tones on a single sound and let a neutral tone float. That's the entire foundation of Mandarin pitch, complete.
It really feels like a door just opened. Like now I can start building actual words.
And that's precisely where we're headed. Next time on Langmitra, we move out of pure tones and into combining sounds. We'll start linking initials and finals into real, full syllables, and you'll say your very first complete greeting. You're ready for it.
Can't wait. Thank you, Yang. This one finally clicked.
You did the work, David. Practice that ladder, Be patient with yourself, and we'll see you in the next one. 再见.
再见, everyone.
One language sets you in a corridor for life. Learn language with podcast. Subscribe.